you record with the 40, what is it, the 4K, 60 frames per second, it takes a lot of memory.
Yeah,
now.
bro, that shit. Well, it'll be like a depending.
Oh, that fool just straight broke that shit. Oh,
Damn, this nigga broke my phone. Fuck.
hey, cut.
What up, everybody? You are now tuned in to the Mancast.
The Mancast.
You're probably
Man,
wondering.
you did it so fast, bro. We couldn't catch it.
Yeah, we're probably wondering what happened to Tocayo. Tocayo's been missing. We got a picture, dude. I don't know what the fuck
Put
happened.
it right here, right in the center.
Yeah,
The point where it's at, bro.
we're gotta pull it up. He's missing in action, dog. He's missing. So if you go to your local Sprouts, farmer's
Farmers market.
whatever, you're probably gonna see him in a milk carton. Beer Belly got drafted to the Seattle Seahawks, so it's all right.
That's it. Damn, bro.
He's gonna come back though. He's coming back off season.
That's it.
He's coming back off season. He said.
I like that.
Nah, but today we got two special guests.
Surprise guest today.
You might have seen them in the movie Tokyo Drift
Hey, buddy. Help me out. Something.
and all the Fast and Furious sequels.
He's the stuff double.
He stopped doing the race car shit and he went on to fucking cutting hair, dog. My boy Jasper, dog.
Jasper. What's up,
Homie
Jasper?
dog.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Jasper, tell him a little bit about yourself. Tell him a little bit about yourself, dog. Tell him how mysterious you are, fool.
You're 6 inches hard.
Tell him a little bit about yourself. I got 2 inches of hard dick.
You can put your headphones on so you can hear him too.
No, honestly, I had it on, but I didn't really like it. It
No?
like sounded muffled.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you can take it off.
Yeah.
Go ahead. A little bit about yourself.
I mean, what's there to say? Ain't no much. Like, my name is Jasper, 24. You know, doing our thing, hustling. Like Eddie said, you know, I'm cutting hair, so apprentice barber in the making. Come on.
Nice.
That's right, dog.
How long you been doing that? When'd you start?
Last year,
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
How'd you get into that?
my barber, he put me on because
Oh, okay.
before I was gonna go to school, but
Okay.
school that's like 6 months every day,
Mhm.
5 days a week, and it's like fucking expensive. But do the apprenticeship program way cheaper,
Right.
and instead of going to school like 5 times a week, you're going to school once a week, and
And you're working in the shops, right?
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did that. I don't know if you know, but I cut hair for like 15 years.
Oh, we're
Bro, I'm Puerto Rican, so you know what that means. Shh, I got them
I didn't know
blurry, them blurry fades, son.
damn. All right.
Yeah.
You might have to
So,
show me some.
Yeah, I mean, I've been doing it for a little while, but I kind of retired now, focus
Okay.
on other things.
Yeah.
It wasn't my passion, but it was something that I focused on. It gave me a lot, you know, to be able to, a lot of freedom to be able to build the things that I wanted to
Right.
build, you know, that I was
Yeah.
passionate about. So it was kind of like a love-hate type of thing, you know.
Okay,
It's
okay.
like I was just so good at it
Yeah.
that I was just building my client. Bro, I had nearly like 80 heads, like 80 people that I was cutting.
Okay.
And everything was done. I started in my parents' backyard, dude,
Oh,
cutting
yeah?
hair. He was one of the first guys. He was actually the first guy who paid me. He was like, "Oh, here, bro, it's not that bad." He gave me $10, and I was like, "Man,
This is like 10 years ago. No, like okay.
bro. Fucking, I'm 30 years old now. I started when I was 15, so 15 years ago."
Yeah,
Yeah.
15 years
That's some
ago.
homie shit though. Like
Yeah.
it's not bad, bro. Like
Yeah, I was like, man. Mind you, I was doing it for free. You know, I just was like calling on my homies. Hey, I'm gonna start cutting hair. You want to pull up? You know, and then
Boss,
kind
you
of
wanna lock it?
just that's kind of just wrote the story, you know. And then
Yeah.
15 years later, it was like, all right, I'm kind of tired of cutting hair. I want to really focus on music, on
Okay.
film and stuff like that. But yeah. And then we also got our man Kevin on the show
Kevin.
today. What's up?
Yeah,
Ex-Marine, so we
boy.
heard, right? Or
Yes,
you're
sir,
still
yes,
current
sir.
Marine?
Nope, got out
Ex-Marine. How many years did you serve?
6.5 years. I got out early. Unfortunately.
Damn.
Yeah, I got in a motorcycle collision, ended my career.
Oh shit, I'm sorry to hear that, brother.
Cool, bro. But
Yeah.
yeah, enjoyed myself. Really loved it. Miss it every day.
Yeah.
Miss it every morning. You know.
Really?
You know, it's something you can't really find outside
Yeah.
in the civilian world or shit anywhere. As a matter of
Right.
fact, you know, the brotherhood is just different.
Yeah, yeah.
You know.
What age did you enter?
Right out of high school.
Oh no way! So 18 years old.
Mhm.
Damn.
Damn.
Right out of high school. I enlisted. I was going active duty, and then halfway to my active duty, they offered me a new career path to try to go airborne, and you have to change careers. Completely learn a whole new skill set, everything. So my whole purpose of joining the Marines was because I don't like math, bro.
You said fuck numbers, so let
You
me go
know,
shoot people.
like I didn't think math
Oh, yeah?
mattered. You
Yeah.
feel me? In
Yeah,
the
yeah.
career that I wanted to be.
Right.
I got completely fucked. All love to my recruiter for giving me this job because it's one of the best jobs ever.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of fucking math.
Yeah.
Shit that I didn't,
As far as like being in the Marines.
bro. Just like all right. For example, going down the range, bro. Like you gotta. It's you're
Knowing
already,
degrees
you're
and
already,
stuff like
exactly.
that,
You're
yeah.
already learning. You're already counting numbers, bro. 50 yards, 50 meters. Whatever
Right.
distance you're going off of, you're already doing math to an extent.
It's
you know?
all geometry.
It's
Yeah.
all geometry, bro.
Yeah.
And then I got into artillery. I was an 0861. So
Oh shit.
I was a forward observer.
Okay.
Best fucking job I ever had. Bro.
Yeah.
You get paid to blow shit up from a distance, bro.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you call in artillery. I'm the guy on the radio, calling in the airstrike, calling in the artillery.
Yeah.
You know, taking in all the orders and communicating, calling in medevacs. Like it was some fun shit, bro. Like
Damn.
you learn the lingo, you run the whole radio, air support, artillery. It's a different vibe, bro. When something's blowing up, and you called that shit in personally like 2 minutes ago.
Right, right.
You know?
That's like calling up the homie. Hey, fool, I need to catch this fade. Fuck this fool. And then the homie pulls up. I'm like, that's
Dude,
right.
and then
What's up,
he has full testosterone, fool. So this was just 18 fresh out the boat.
Straight up, dude.
This
This was
was
like we gotta watch, bro. We were waiting like these shits. It'd be exact, bro. The airstrikes, they'd be exact, like
Right.
right on time, bro. Like they say they're gonna hit at 26 on the hour. They're gonna hit at that hour at 26 minutes.
So they're punctual. Yeah, the
punctual as fuck,
punctuality,
bro. And so like you gotta watch. If you see any vet and they have a watch inward, for sure, bro. They're up
They've
there.
been
They're
deployed
they're
and stuff
tier.
like
They're
that,
top
yeah.
tier, bro.
That's
You know, at
crazy.
least they're in that spectrum of that education, that military education. You know,
Yeah.
because you got to go to school for all this shit.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, 6 years, I still didn't learn everything. You know,
Really?
I have homies 10, 11, 12 years in right now, and these fools are they're still learning. They're enhancing their job and they're
Yeah.
passing on their knowledge down to younger generations. You know, it's
Yeah.
just bro. I love the Marines, bro. It's
Yeah.
one of the best experiences of my life, bro. Can't regret it.
So when you went in, you went directly into being in artillery in that
so
field.
I
or?
actually went infantry.
Got it.
And
Okay.
then they offered me like a signing bonus, like, hey, come over here. They needed Marines for forward observers.
Yeah.
They have a higher chance of deploying. They go all around the world.
Yeah.
Fuck. We get loaned out. I got hoarded out, bro. I was passed around to the Japanese Marines to
Yeah.
train them, passed around to the Canadians to train them, Koreans train them, you know,
yeah.
like you get a little bit hoarded out to train other countries so they could learn your lingo and you guys could communicate and work better.
Got it.
You know?
So where did they station you then? After
I was after I was actually they put me down. So trip out. The most things I ever enjoyed and the most I've done was in the reserves. Not
Got
active
it.
duty.
Not
It was the
active.
reserves. This
Yeah.
also depends on your unit. You could be active duty, bro. You could have a real badass combat job and you might not never deploy.
Yeah.
You know, it just depends on your unit, depends
Yeah.
on the readability of the unit. Reserves, fuck, bro. It was so much fun, bro. My MOS was in high demand that I was just training foreign nations, foreign Marines. Like
Right.
it was real fun shit, bro. Like I was here in Campaign.
Okay.
That's
right there
where-
in
that's
San
where-
Diego? Was that
San Diego Campaign,
Yeah.
yeah. So that's where first Anglico is. I got attached to Anglico, 3rd Anglico, which is a reserve unit in Los Angeles County.
Okay.
You want me to say the location, but
Yeah.
Los Angeles County is their area, right?
Yeah.
Their big brother attaché is first Anglico. They're stationed in Campaign. So whenever we're doing like little training scenario, we sometimes link up with first Anglico and we go out there. We're just training in Campaign.
Yeah.
And whatever nation, foreign nation is showing up, for that little operation.
Yeah.
You know, we start training with them. It's usually the same nations.
Is there that language barrier with other?
100%, bro. You're always gonna have. But here's the thing, bro. Like every nation almost understand English.
Yeah.
It's crazy, bro, because
They adapt.
they adapt. And you understand how
crazy,
far behind America is compared to other nations. Because
as far as like in the military, or
bro, not necessarily in the military, but I just how do I say, like us? How many of us know a second language unless we're Hispanic,
right,
or unless you're
Right.
you're from a foreign nation, you know?
right.
Other countries, they learn English, so they learn their language is
Right.
Japanese, Korean, whatever, and then they learn English as well.
Right.
So there is still the barrier per se. Like majority of them don't know, but you have a few of them that they don't just know English, bro. They know 3 other languages on top of that. So
Yeah.
they're like the interpreter.
Oh, got you.
You
got
know,
you,
so
yeah.
we usually try to find someone. If we have someone in our unit that speaks that language, cool. That'll be the
Yeah.
interpreter as well, assisting. You
Yeah.
know, but like language barrier, it's always there, which is the reason why for these training scenarios,
Yeah.
we communicate in universal NATO lingo. So everything
Gotcha.
we say, the language barrier is kind of irrelevant.
Right, because you're
because
speaking specific.
Specific.
Yeah.
This word means this always on the radio. You
Right.
know, you never say words like repeat on the radio. You replace that word with say again, because repeat is a command of do the previous action.
Right.
You know, so if you called in artillery, that same artillery strike previously, you're requesting for another one.
Got you.
You know, so
Yeah.
it's words is universal, and with that said, like it's the barrier is there, but it's a little bit thinner. You
Right.
know, and kind of
Yeah.
helps out.
Yeah.
dude, and that's fuck. That's crazy.
I mean,
Because
think about
imagine,
it. Yeah.
well, if I was one of those, if I worked in that SOS, I'd be like, "Hey, bro, how many kills you got?
Of course.
You ain't got 5 kills yet. You trying to get a counter headshot? You're crazy, bro.
You're crazy,
You
dog.
better fucking put that GoPro on, bro, and send me that footage.
There's
bro.
gonna be no way for you to detach from the Call of Duty mind. You know, you're gonna look at it like that, bro. That's
You
funny.
ain't
What a
bought
lay out
that
there.
subscription.
yeah.
Hey, bro, I didn't even know half of these guns on Call of Duty were actually like real weapons, dude. Like trip out. I know it sounds probably dumb, but you know, I was never around stuff like that. I had family in the military and stuff like that, but never. It was never a thought that I was like, oh, I want to get into, you know, go apply or whatever and try to see if I get, you know, you do the mandatory thing out of high school, right?
Oh yeah.
That whatever it is, but
Hey, you know what I would always trip out on? When the recruiters would show up to high school.
I don't remember if recruiters showed
Like,
up to Downey.
Because
bro.
I know now they don't.
Bro, you went to Downey High?
Yeah.
Bro, right in front of your school.
Oh yeah, the Army
that
Reserve.
was my recruiting station.
Stop.
We would right after school from Washington High. I
Yeah,
would
yeah.
take the bus or get picked up by my recruiter, and take the bus all the way to Downey High. We'll start working out, and then we'll go into. Sometimes we'll work out with the football team.
Oh
whenever
no
they
way.
perform. Yeah.
Shit.
Mm-hmm.
You went to what high school did you go to?
I went to Washington High.
Oh, okay.
Church
But you're
Prep.
the recruit station.
The
was
recruit
right there.
station was
right
yeah,
there.
yeah. The recruiter that came to my school was from there. The Marines didn't really come often to my school for some fucking reason. I'm guessing it was like the area. Not a lot of people from my school would join, probably.
They probably man.
So were you deployed? Did you deploy?
I deployed. Combat deployment, not necessarily. It was more
Yeah.
supports.
Oh, okay. Out where?
I've gone everywhere from friendly NATO countries. I went to Africa as well.
Okay. For us
Yeah.
dorky ass
Mhm.
fools, what are the NATO countries? I know
NATO
a couple of them.
NATO countries like Canada, Korea, Japan. You got New Zealand. You got Britain.
Gotcha.
You know, every nation that's you would think would support the West Side
Yeah.
in a war, pretty
Yeah,
much.
yeah.
All the major ones.
Imagine
Damn,
people in
that's cool.
Canada. We're about to blow this up, eh?
Hey, no man. Or I don't even. I'm like no man. What the fuck?
Not
Bro,
low
my
man. Your ass is
accents are
hungry.
terrible.
Your house is thinking about like.
That's
being
what
like,
I was thinking about Drake. Low man. That Drake.
No, but that's crazy, bro. Especially
crazy,
you
yeah.
training like foreigners. Like you said,
Bro, so I could officially talk about this now because it's all over. So I'm Salvadorian.
Okay.
puta me, ahí te va esto, el loco.
You fucking snuck in pupusas with you over there?
I did something better, my boy.
Pupusas, dog. What's up?
We trained the Salvadorian military in preparation for everything that went down with Bukele and the MS.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, bro.
That recently went in.
Like 2015,
Oh, okay.
so the agreement was like around. I don't know the official when it started, but I know I started showing up and I started talking to other homies, units that will go over there to Central America.
Yeah.
It started around 2015, 2017. Bro, training Salvadoran military to start taking down do CQP because it's all urban homes, bro. You know, the MS, like they're in your neighborhood. This whole neighborhood is tied up. MS, don't go down this block type of shit, you know.
Yeah.
So it was
The
all
gang, right?
The
The
gang,
MS
bro.
gang,
The
yeah.
gang and
Yeah.
and 18th Street. Can't forget about those fools.
Damn.
Like the military had to get trained, you know. So the agreement went. It kept deciding for a very long time. I saw one of my uncles there. Like he was a contractor in the base serving up food, and me and him made eye contact, and we just looked at each other. I pulled him to the side. I told him, deal like, hey, can't talk about this. We're not, you know, this ain't official yet. Your man Bukele is keeping it low key. Like he's good. Like shit's going down. You know, before everybody's
crazy, dude.
Before the news hit, like this shit was like mass preparation. So when I heard about Bukele and the officials started taking down like these gang members, bro, I was looking on social media trying to see if I recognize any of the soldiers that was training, bro.
Yeah.
I don't recognize none of them, but like
But trip out these.
just the fact, bro, that I was able to contribute in such a little way
Yeah.
to fixing my home country, you know, like that shit,
It's a good feeling.
bro. Like it wasn't direct, it was indirect, but it's just as great, bro. Like it was damn near like I was there, bro. Like it's that shit. That's one of the little things that I love about the Marines, bro. Like it's the military is the U.S. military is known to be doing a lot of fucked up shit to foreign nations.
Yeah.
You know, but at the same time, there's the little things that we don't talk about that we do. You know, we do all this aid, and now El Salvador is a beautiful ass fucking country. They got Google there now, bro.
What is that?
Google headquarters.
Yeah.
Oh, Google.
Google
Yeah,
opened a
yeah,
headquarters
yeah.
down there now, bro.
Oh,
We didn't have no
shit.
tech there, bro. It was really hard to get Wi-Fi in the certain parts of El Salvador, you know,
Damn.
shit like that. So like, countries are now going there, spreading the business, which means more funding, more businesses, more jobs for the people there and shit. So like, it's just one thing he did is just boosting the economy, and I'm happy for it, bro.
You know, those
like,
are some of the things that we don't even, honestly, that we're so privileged here in our country. I know we talk a lot of shit about certain things and stuff like that, but even the simple fact that, like you said, you know, there's countries that don't even have, in this day and age, don't even have access to Wi-Fi and technology like that, bro. And the 17 came out. I just got the 16. Hold on, let me upgrade this shit. Like, we're so just accustomed to
Spoiled,
that, bro.
Yeah.
Accustomed, and we have such a big ass opinion about everything. But that's what it is to be an American, right?
Yep.
America.
Hey, you know what? One thing I was gonna ask is, since you're a former Marine, so, you know how they say like martial law, right? If it were to kick in, basically that's all the military that will go, and basically at that point,
what
it's
is martial law? Do you know what that is?
Martial law is essentially not necessarily the military; it's a National Guard.
Okay.
It's a National Guard. The thing about the Marines, bro, is that you have two separate chain of commands. The Marine Corps only listens to two people. You got the Commandant of the Marines, which is the highest ranking general Marine that's voted in by the other high ranking general Marines.
Okay.
You know?
So
And
there's still like a
then-
system of government
Mhm.
within
and
that
then
thing. Yeah.
right above him is the president. It's POTUS.
Got it.
This why kind of like the Marine Corps is a little bit dangerous in a way, because all it takes is for a madman to send the Marine Corps to another foreign nation and attack. He doesn't need the permission of the Senate or Supreme Court.
Oh shit.
Yeah, all the
Did you
other
know that?
branches you need
I
permission
didn't know
to
that.
send them out. The Marines we don't. This is why Trump was able to bring the Marines out to the LA. He didn't need permission. You need no one permission. He did need permission for the National Guard though, because
Right.
that doesn't fall under him. He can't implement a.
Damn, there's so many things that I don't even. I'm sure not just me, but
Mhm.
the average person doesn't even know how that operates.
You know,
You know?
'cause,
So
like,
that's-
a full martial law, bro. Like I can't even imagine like what that would look like. It's there's, I guess like some real fascism, like during the East and West Germany, you know, where like you got soldiers instead of cops, you got soldiers walking around patrolling. You know,
so
like,
that's pretty
that's
much
like
what
the
martial
real
law is?
martial law, in my personal opinion, bro.
Yeah.
Like, cause at the end of the day, we still haven't really experienced a real martial law.
Yeah.
At some point, did a National Guard or soldier pull you over or stop you at a checkpoint and tell you where you're going? You can't go here. You need identification. Like, you know,
Did we
like
experience that? Was that during COVID? No, not even that.
not even that, bro.
no,
Like, you know, but it was a martial law. They
Right.
called it a martial law because they mandated, yo, stay home.
Right.
But was it really? You could go
Not
out.
really,
you
because
know?
they were saying if you have work, you're allowed to go. Because I would just be like, I remember one guy, hey, you got to, and I was like, oh, I'm going to work. He was like, all right. And that's it.
You know,
But
and they
yeah.
don't really check, bro. Like, definition of martial law, bro, you're going through a rigorous ass.
Yeah.
That checkpoint is gonna, like, you're gonna have probably a whole checkpoint, a whole squad of Marines or soldiers waiting. You're going through documentation. You gotta have documentation.
Yeah.
They'll question you. They'll stop you. Like, martial law is some serious shit, bro. And I don't think we're ever gonna truly experience
Like
it.
in our lifetime, you're saying?
I feel like we'll experience a civil war before we experience a true martial law.
A civil war.
Yeah,
That's
before we
interesting.
experience a true martial law,
Yeah.
because your rights will be violated in a real martial law.
Yeah.
Rights will be violated, bro. Whether it's your first, your second, or your third,
Yeah.
they will be violated. You know, like we're given full authority over you. Fuck, I'm gonna violate your rights, bro. Like,
Yeah, to accomplish your
you know,
objective. Yeah.
you know, like it goes from cops, which is state and city and local,
Well, now you
to service members, which is federal. Whole different ball game.
Yeah.
Whole different.
That's
fucking ballgame.
crazy. What do you think, Josh?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy because sometimes when you have power, you tend to abuse it.
That part.
You getting
Come
touched whether
here.
You like it or not?
The fucking, let me see.
Damn.
Oh shit, he has a weapon in his pants. No, I swear, it's just 9 inches of straight cock.
Nah, Josh would probably tell him, hey, you need a Toyota?
Convert it. Put a fucking.
Your M4 looks pretty plain. You want me to fix it up for you real quick?
Ah, that's crazy, dude. I can't even imagine. How was basic training for you? Do you still remember it?
Bro, it's
Yeah,
like-
for real. Because all right, what year did you enlist?
I
Early
enlisted
2000?
2010 when I
Oh,
graduated
bro,
high
so that's
school.
when it was straight raw. Because I heard
So-
now it's like soft.
It's so even when I was in, it was getting soft, bro. It wasn't not when I was in boot camp. It was kind of like,
And by soft, what are we talking about? Like,
Because, bro, like now that I heard that they can't even yell at you.
yo, so
nah, for real?
in the Marines, I don't know. I haven't heard about that, but I've heard some shit that they're kind of easing up, like that DIs are kind of worried of getting in trouble if they overdo it now. And when you have that fear in the back of your mind, I feel like you can't
Really
do your job properly,
Right,
you know?
Right. As far as
So-
like a psychological torment in that aspect,
Bro, ain't nothing I didn't grow up with that kind of
right?
you know,
That's what I'm
like-
saying. I mean, as
Bro, if you come from a Latino household, this is a walk in the
be like,
park.
that's all you got.
Bro, honestly, bro, the hardest thing I had to learn with these fools was
Math?
heights.
Fuck, dog.
He said,
Yo,
I
I didn't even get there yet, bro.
Oh,
Boot camp
shit.
needed no math. Oh, fuck. But you learn your fucking history, bro.
Damn.
Fuck.
So
Bro.
what's as far as history, like the actual?
You learn the
of
history of the Marine Corps. You learn the history of America, bro. It's kind of like,
Damn, that's
it's kind of
crazy.
like the indoctrination in a way.
Yeah.
But realistically, bro, you're learning your history.
Okay.
You're learning the history of an organization you're joining.
Damn. What's one of the foundational rooted things that they told you as far as our history goes? Do you remember that?
Fuck,
Like
bro.
one of the top ones that come into your head.
Fuck, bro, that's a good one, bro. Honey, bro, it's the core values.
Okay.
You know, you got honor, courage, commitment, bro. Honor, courage, commitment. You wake up, honor, courage, commitment. You go to sleep, honor, courage, commitment. You're grabbing your dick, pissing, honor, courage, commitment.
No, straight up, yeah.
You know, like those are the values,
Yeah.
and they instill that shit into you. Like it's without a doubt, bro, the number one thing that stays in your head, bro.
Yeah.
Like you don't want to embarrass the uniform. You know,
Got
it at the end of the day, one thing that stuck with me, one of my drill instructors told me was if you have to look around right before you do something, you probably shouldn't do it.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's almost having integrity with everything that you're doing.
You know?
Yeah.
Virtues.
Like if you're doubting if it's okay for you to do that, you probably shouldn't. Because
Yeah.
in the Marines, you learn in the military in general, you can't walk on grass.
Oh,
And you don't really, no one tells you that in boot camp until you fucking do it, and then you get screamed at. So you learn a lot of things by making mistakes, you know,
God.
unless you have a good leadership, and they inform you, hey, bro, don't do this, don't do that, don't do that. But usually at the time, you won't do it again when you get corrected doing it the first time,
Right.
you know. So they let you fuck up. They want you to fuck up.
Right.
Do it. get
Reprogram
done.
it. Bam.
Yep.
Yep.
And it's like that. It makes it so much easier, bro, when you go off that mentality. Like, if I'm having second doubts,
Probably shouldn't do this.
yeah, you know. So like those are one of the top two things that stay with me in boot camp.
Yeah.
You
And
know?
a lot of it was just like exercise drills that would, as far as punishment goes, or
Oh yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Exercising, like honestly,
they're like, hey, you gotta go run the yard with your dick out.
Like,
Nah.
they'll-
It's just flopping for the fucking.
so one thing in the fleet, bro, is they can't haze. Like, you're not allowed hazing, right? You know the definition of hazing?
Yeah.
Like, but what is hazing?
Yeah, I
bro?
was gonna say. I
Like,
don't
what
know
is the
yeah.
definition of hazing? Like,
Like
what-
some sort of punishment, you know?
but
physical? Is it-
every punishment in the military, mainly especially the Marines, my personal experience, will always be physical activity, right?
Right.
But hazing could also be referred as physical activity. So how do you separate the two? That your leader has to do the same activity you're doing. So if you're being punished doing push-ups, he's also more than likely doing push-ups with you. It is a physical activity together. We are PTing together. You know?
Yeah.
Hazing is like, I wouldn't do something to you that I wouldn't do to myself.
Got it.
So if I'm making you sweep rain, bro, I've swept rain when I was in my youth, so you're gonna sweep rain too,
Right.
or work out. I've seen the younger generation towards the end of my career start reporting hazing. Hazing reports got crazy.
Dude, I just wonder how now I can't imagine these Gen Z and beyond Gen X, whatever, these being as tough as the military, bro.
They're not.
I
When
just can't even imagine. Yo, they shot near me. I don't like that. I'm
Nah,
gonna
you-
text
you know-
them. I'm
you know
gonna
what's-
text my unit. Fuck them.
No.
I don't like what happens, dude. At that point, you know. I feel
We
like-
got a question from the audience, Doug.
Oh, we do.
Okay, hi. Nah, but
Where's his
a
mic?
follow-up question.
Yeah.
Back to the development of the countries. In a lot of countries, by law, you gotta serve, right? Like you have to serve military, or you either gotta go to school or you gotta serve, right?
Yeah, in Korea, once you're 18, straight to the army. You're serving a couple years, I think.
Too.
Where does that make us stand as a country when we got other countries doing this for decades and years? And
So what was the
what's your
question?
question?
are we getting soft? Like back
Oh, so kind of, I guess, kind of tying in, like, what? How does it kind of make us look as the United States? You know, we got other countries that mandatory. The moment you hit 18 years old, you're already getting shipped off. And over here, is that kind of like what you're
so-
trying to say?
But you think
And-
about it, we're from Cali, fool.
I
So
feel like
Right, and these new generations, you know,
Okay.
it's like, oh, there's qualifications whether you even qualify to being in the reserves or even deployed. You know, like
I feel like the difference is quality. So
oh,
every
that's a
male-
good point.
every male, like in Korea and other forces, don't get me wrong, Korean Marines, top notch. I fucking love those fools. They're, hard chargers. However, it is a requirement. So they're gonna find you a job regardless of your aptitude test. So if you're trash, you're trash, but they're still gonna put you somewhere.
They're gonna just be a pencil
You
pusher,
know,
but at least you'll be in there.
But
Is
you'll be a
that-
trash pencil pusher.
Yeah.
And who gets you paid? That
Right.
pencil pusher.
Right.
So if
Damn.
you're out in the field and you're expecting to get paid, bro, which happens a lot, you might not get paid because someone fucked up your pay,
Yeah.
and it's a pencil pusher that's just chilling.
Yeah,
You
that's
know,
interesting.
Now with us, we're all a volunteer army. Our entire branch is all volunteer. So it means these are people that want to be in the military. They
Yeah.
want to. They wish for this job. They're picking these jobs. And not just that, we're picking the best. This motherfucker scored an 80 on an aptitude test, a 90, 100 on the aptitude test, 99.
Mhm.
These are motherfuckers that could probably go to Harvard, any other schools, Ivy League schools, but they choose to join the military. And they're officers or whatever the fuck they're gonna be, or but mechanical engineering or nuclear thermal technician,
Yeah.
dude that works on the fucking nuclear engine in the submarine.
Damn.
Yeah, he's making shit money there in the Navy, but once he gets out, he has
He has a
whole knowledge of nuclear engineering.
right. A
That
resume is
makes 6
different.
figures
Yeah.
right there. Once he's out of civilian world, you know. Now, military that forces it, you get less quality. You know, you get more people, and it's mandatory. But at some point, you're gonna get like generations over generations. You're gonna get tired of it.
So that makes sense why in like Pearl Harbor these fools were just going kamikaze motherfucker because they're like we got so many of these fucking dudes, you know, like they don't
It's a
give a fuck.
sacrifice.
They just they could just fly and just bomb themselves or fucking strap themselves with some
Hell no, I
some
would've been thinking on
TNT
a-
run into a
I would
store.
have been thinking on a budget, bro. But yo, you better not blow each other up, bro. We got 460,000 planes. I want all 460 back.
Yeah, that's good, bro. But I mean, I would assume they're gonna make them so fucking. I mean, how cheap can you possibly make a fighter pilot plane to just straight crash into the naval ships and stuff like that?
But they did that shit also because like they were running out of ammo. They had no more bombs. They had no more
Oh.
shit.
They were gonna make it back to their ship, so they said
Yeah,
They
you
just
know,
said,
it
it was
became
"Fuck
a,
it."
honor.
yeah,
That's it.
literally.
Honor, respect, and grab my wee wee. Fuck it.
To be honest, that sounds like some volunteer army shit though. Like only a hard charger would do some shit like that, you know?
Yeah.
Just cook a grenade.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fuck that.
You seen Full Metal Jacket, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Every time I think of boot camp, that's what I think of. Comparing it to when you went through your basic training boot camp
So
to Full Metal Jacket. I know it's kind of Hollywood,
I
but
didn't experience that like craziness, but one thing I did wake up to, I woke up for Firewatch, and it's just like you doing sentry. You're walking around while your team, while your platoon is sleeping, right? I woke up and there was a rack in the middle of the quarterdeck, and a kid sleeping, and one of the homies was just staring at him. And I walk up to him, I'm like, "Fool, what are you doing?" He was like, "Oh, I'm Firewatch." "Oh, I'm gonna go back to sleep." "No, I'm Firewatch for him." I'm like, I look down. Who's the fuck is this fool? "Oh, he's on suicide watch. He's like a recruit from a platoon that was ahead of us. They didn't want to continue, couldn't continue, bitching out. They want to quit. They got put on suicide watch. And when you get put on suicide watch in boot camp or in the Marines in general, you're watched, bro. I'm following you. You want to go piss? We're gonna go piss.
Damn.
You want to get chow?
You're shadowing
We're
this
gonna
fool,
get chow.
literally.
You need me to
Fuck.
shake it? I'm gonna shake it.
That's
know?
crazy,
Like,
dude.
Like
yeah.
you ain't doing the deed on my watch, bro. I ain't taking the heat. You know,
Yeah.
like it's that type of like they the drill instructors literally be like, he's yours now.
Yeah.
Like it's like, oh, the responsibility's on me. I need to watch this for like, oh
Damn.
shit. You can't talk to him. We don't talk to him.
You're just watching to
You're
see
just
if this fool's
watching
gonna
him.
try to
And
off
then
himself.
like and it's like the disrespect from the DIs is like third party side comments. The drill instructor is walking by, right? And then he looks at it. Disgusting. Quitters. Hey, quitters. And then the kids right there just
It's fucking sad.
kids right there
getting
just eating. He's just eating. He's like, if you quit with life, you should quit eating too. But they're not saying it directly to the kid
Right.
because we can't interact with that kid.
Yeah, they're just saying
He's
it
already-
in general so he can hear.
So
yeah.
you can hear that shit.
Right.
Fuck. So you're just standing there watching this kid. Like, don't be like him. Like, bro, they will use every failure recruit as an example.
Yeah.
And I love that shit.
Yeah, I mean,
love
you
that
think
shit.
that really develops something in the mind, dude. Especially as a man, dude. As I get older, how old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
33.
Okay, so we're pretty much all the same age except Jasper, I think, right?
Jasper's a baby.
Damn, fool. You got that mustache, so it
He just
makes
came out.
sense.
He just came back from Korea.
I thought it was
I
just the
just
good
did it.
genes, bro.
Fool was like-
Jeans, yeah.
But
we don't raise them.
But yeah, as a man, us growing, I mean, you're seeing like that mindset to say, hey, just because something gets hard, I'm gonna just stop it. That's the shit that'll send you down a path of
Bro,
consistent.
yeah.
What's the word? Not even failure. It's not even failure. You're programming your brain as a man to just quit when things get hard. And so that's just a tough life
Boot
as a
camp,
man, dude.
I've seen Some of the biggest fools, biggest motherfuckers. Slim, bro. 3% body fat, 200 pounds, 6 foot.
Yeah.
But fools that lifting weights, but they're not good in cardio, right?
Right.
They start slowing down. They can't cut it. And I see a little fool running up that hill. Yeah, he's smaller. You can't carry as much as the big guy. But he didn't quit running up that hill.
Yeah.
That's what the DIs want.
Yeah.
They want a person not to quit.
A motherfucker with heart.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Bro, like that movie Hacksaw Ridge. That's a true based off a true story. Dude's
That's
fucking
crazy.
120 pounds,
Mhm.
dude, carrying fucking dead bodies.
no gun.
No fucking weapon because he was a pacifist. Think about that. That
true
shit gives me chills.
pacifist.
That
Oh.
gives me chills.
Yeah, I watched
dude.
it. That
Have you
shit,
seen that
that
movie?
shit's crazy.
No.
Oh, dude, it's based off a true story.
Real
Dude,
good.
yeah.
should
He
watch
was
it.
a pacifist. He went. What war was it?
World War II.
World War II.
Oh, wait.
Hacksaw's Ridge. That literally that
On an
that-
island.
I think I
on a
seen. I think I
fucking
seen
island,
a short.
bro.
A short
one of
on
the,
it.
One of the most deadliest little wars that
Little
happened.
battles.
Yeah, little battles. Thank you.
Andrew Garfield was goated. He's underrated.
Yeah, he is.
Fucking,
Underrated as
but
fuck.
that shit, one of the greatest movies, bro. I seen that.
Mhm.
And
In
I
that
was
movie,
like,
he was a medic, right?
he was a medic.
Yeah. Okay, I seen
Just
that. I
with
seen
his
the short.
Bible, bro. Just speaking the word and running in. Dead bodies, bro. Mind you, dead bodies. Not all of them alive. But he fucking brought down, I think, 50 something bodies.
Yeah.
Right?
He saved a lot.
Yeah,
A
he
lot.
saved almost his whole
Behind enemy
fucking
lines too. That's crazy.
be getting shot at, dude.
Wow, yeah, while getting hunted, getting artillery strike, he dropped them all the way down, and then he went back up.
And then he went fucking back up, bro. It's one of the craziest stories to have experienced. Imagine, I don't even want to imagine that shit.
Yeah,
like,
that's just
being there,
crazy.
bro. But we're at the 40-minute mark, and I have to bring this shit up because this is what I've been wanting to talk about, and especially with your experience. Obviously, you shot weapons and stuff like that, and but
Oh,
because I'm
shit.
kind of a conspiracy guy, right? The whole Charlie Kirk situation. Did you
Yeah,
see what happened?
Yeah,
So I kind of do want your opinion, all of our opinions, but I have a crazy opinion. Obviously, I'll go last, but what is your take on that? I know I've been kind of talking, so I want to give you guys the mic.
I don't know. It's something's off about it. I think something's off. It just doesn't add up. I'm around guns a lot, and 30-06, no exit.
A perfect little hole.
Yeah, no.
It's,
It's just so crazy. I mean, me, I didn't. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I don't pay attention to the news like that. So when I started seeing it, I started seeing all the shit they were posting. I was like, damn. Because I started literally seeing it on everyone's feed, bro.
yeah,
And I was like, who the fuck is this guy? You know?
yeah.
And then that's when I heard Josh talking about it. I was like, wow. But I started watching like all the videos and all that. And it's just so insane how they got like, oh, this guy said this and this. I mean, you do see that gesture
You
shit.
definitely see. Have
Yeah.
you seen the videos?
yeah, I saw that gesture.
You've seen
And
the
then-
military gestures,
And
bro.
then- yeah, yeah.
What do you
Yeah.
think? What do you think? What do you think?
How deep are we going in the rabbit hole here?
So I think it was completely fake. I think it's AI
fuck it.
generated. I think that he's not even fucking dead. I think that he's
I didn't-
living. I rewatched the video several times. It's been edited.
On some Elvis shit?
Yeah,
Just,
it's been edited for sure. Because even the bullet wound, dude, it starts off on his lav mic, and then it perfectly transitions from here onto where the bullet wound goes, and then disappears from his shirt. And I'm like, oh, that was a mask. Because obviously I know scaling and all this shit because of editing stuff. So I'm like, oh, they clearly took this, scaled it onto this. But I'm like, and then there's other little discrepancies that I see on his shirt. His shirt says freedom. In the moment that he gets hit and the transition goes, the freedom glitches out. The F disappears completely from his shirt. And you can see it on all, there's 3,000 people there, but only 4 different angles. That's number one, right? But you could see it in all those 4 different angles, the glitch happening on the shirt. So I'm like, this has to be some type of controlled environment where they're trying to do some weird shit. Like, on top of no exit wound, on top of no blood splatter on the back, if this is where it came from, directly in front of this dude, I'm like, it's looking too fake for me, bro. It's looking way too fake. And then like a week prior, Trump did an announcement saying, because, excuse me, there was a video going viral about somebody throwing a backpack outside of the White House. And he's like, this is completely fake. This is AI generated. None of the windows in the White House can open. He says, and if anything, it's safe to assume, this is literally his words, it's safe to assume if any tragedy happens, it's safe to assume that it's AI generated. A week later, this fool gets fucking assassinated. We can't show our culo on Instagram, but we could see somebody getting fucking blasted, and that follows community guidelines. You know what I'm? Did you see the girl that got shot in her salon?
Oh
The
yeah.
cartoon.
yeah.
That video got taken down instantly, bro, because that shit was real.
Yeah.
And so that was fucking real. Think about that. That you can't find that video anywhere on TikTok, anywhere on Instagram. How can you still? I go right now. How can you still see this video? Because they're allowing that shit to be up. But why? Is it because it's? I think it's AI generated. I don't think that shit's real. But how deep
Damn.
can I could really go deep into
Okay.
it. You know, like
So our conversation might connect because, all right, Charlie started talking against
the
IPAC.
Israelis, yeah.
Yeah, he started talking against IPAC. He started speaking.
Mm-hmm.
And whether we like Charlie or not, that man's views and his decisions,
Right.
it's highly motivated on money. Pretty sure IPAC stopped paying him and he started going against them.
Right.
Why else would you stop?
Right.
You know, conversating.
Especially
stop.
being as Christian, as hardcore Christian
You
as
know,
he was, and yeah.
And like he once he went on a podcast and started talking against Israelis and speaking all the things that they're doing,
And
we
not
need to question
the random, not the low level ones, fool. The Mossad, the fucking high level
Yeah.
dudes that run.
And it's crazy though because those videos are hard to find.
Yeah.
Like you can find all the videos of all the fucked up shit he said, but the conversation with the iPad, you got to be a little bit specific on the YouTube search.
Yeah.
You know, like him talking about that. He talks about IPAC. He gets taken out. It benefits both Trump and
right,
Israel.
Right.
Like, then you're talking about AI generated. It even that still in a way will benefit.
Right.
Either, you know, because they get what they want. They got rid of fucking Charlie Kirk because he can't come back now. If he faked his death,
right.
You know, they probably threaten him, hey, we'll fuck you up.
Right.
Go. If it is AI generated, you know, if he did fake his death.
Right.
And they didn't. I'm willing to believe that because it's Mossad, I'm betting. Bro, they're not gonna waste time with his ass. Just take his ass out, bro.
That's true. That's very true. There's another angle. I know there was a big old thing that in the crime. So that whole crime scene, bro, they tore it apart in a week. That was literally an assassination site. How are they taking it apart in a week?
Most places where people die, it's like a little shrine.
Exactly. It should get shut down, dude. But not even that. His people and his crew, there's cameras that he has directly behind him. I guess there was a footage that hasn't been leaked yet. But Candace Owens, I don't know how credible of a source she is, but you know, I was watching a video that she was talking about the guy that took down that camera footage. He actually reviewed it himself with Candace Owens, and he said, "Oh, well, I took it down because I just thought that the content there, I needed to save it before anything would happen to it. I needed to save it." And she's like, "Well, why don't you just post it?" So when she saw the video, she was like, "Huh, this is interesting. Why isn't there no blood on this angle? Like, if he fucking got shot in the artery and there was so much blood spewing out, the camera was right above him from here. Why isn't there no fucking blood?" And I'm like, huh, well, because what if, mind you, the world's a stage, right? We all know this. And it's not that hard to fill an area like that with 3,000 people, maybe even 1,000 people, let's just say, or 500 people. And then let's fill the rest of the gaps with AI. So there is people there, right? And then you get crisis actors there. That's really easy. You go on fucking Actors Access. Hey, I need people to show up here. This is the scene. Here we're going to go. This is already facts. This is not me bullshitting. These, like, I've known from experience because I used to do acting and stuff. So I used to see some of the posts of like, oh, on set, oh, live thing in this area and this apply. And you send your headshot in. And they're literally crisis actors. That's what it is. And so what if this whole thing is just a controlled site? You get 500 people who don't really know what's going on. Then you fill the rest up with another 500 people who are in on it. They have a professional PA system. They have a dude that's sitting there. They can do a loud bang. This dude can fake his fucking, because there's a lot of people saying, oh, well, there wasn't blood. There wasn't a lot of blood. Like when they carried him into the van. Other people saying, "Oh, I saw him get shot in the chest."
Yeah, I
You
saw
know?
that. That was the first video, but I think they had stopped the frame because he does go back. So I thought he got shot in the chest. It wasn't until the other videos I started watching.
Yeah, he gets
It's
shot.
in the
For
neck,
me,
so
it
I was like,
looks like he has some type of like tubing or something. For me, that's what it looks like. Like he has some type of small thing, and it's here somewhere. And as soon as he gets shot, it looks like it gets filled out.
Hey,
They
Like,
said he died in the hospital, right?
yeah,
what
they
they
said he
said?
died. And here's the
Fuck
kicker.
that.
Here's the funny thing too. This is the fucking funniest shit.
That should look
dude.
like an arterial bleed.
Yeah.
yeah,
And
there's
if it
no way you're
was,
coming back from that,
right,
dude.
like
We have 5 liters of blood in our system, right?
Bro, that
That
shit.
artery is pumping 30 liters a minute. There's no way he died in the hospital.
Yeah,
It's just like,
exactly.
And then when did this happen? It happened before 9/11 or on the
On
day?
9/10, day before.
9/10, so the day
The
before, huh?
Wednesday. And then mind you, 2 days or the day before it was released on Amazon a book labeled The
I heard that.
Assassination of
The
Charlie Cook
That's
on 9/9. It was released, but it takes Amazon 2 days to post the date of publishing date. So that means it was uploaded 3 days prior to the actual assassination. And then if you think, and then it was published by the lady Anastasia, whoever the fuck that is. But the word Anastasia means resurrection. So now you're thinking, okay, what the fuck's going on? This, that. Then you get all the symbolism stuff. The elites operate in 2 ways. Symbolism, gematria, well, 3 ways. Symbolism, gematria, and then they need to let you know what is going to happen before they actually do it. So whether it's they use the symbolism, they use gematria and stuff like that to allow the public to know, hey, this is pretty much our move. So they follow a strict code, like everything else. So for me, I'm already like, okay, how many discrepancies in a situation do you need to find to finally go, okay, this is bullshit, And for me, just seeing the footage, like, bro, because I followed him heavily. Not that I agreed 100% with his political view. I'm kind of like left and right. I have, I could go either way. It's just for me, what's morally and ethically right that fits my beliefs. But. So when I saw it emotionally, like mentally, emotionally, it fucked with me. Before I was able to detach from my emotions and go, bro, you're smarter than shit. If this is happening and they're allowing everybody to see it, what's really going on behind closed doors? The Epstein files were being released, whatever the girl's name, Ghislaine Maxwell, whatever. Her whole trial shit was being released also of all the shit she was being involved with. So a lot of those things where I started saying, okay, and my brother actually is the one that told me, he's like, you think it really happened? You don't think it's AI? And I'm like, fuck, I don't know. But because I was so emotionally attached to, I couldn't believe they fucking killed this guy, man. Oh, he didn't really say shit. It was just until I was like, a couple days later that I was able to let me just watch it. Let me just see what's up. All right. And then I started watching it and I was like, I even saved it on my phone. I can even show you guys right here the shit that let me see. Can I airdrop it there? Or not airdrop it, mirror screen it so you guys can see what I'm talking about.
Fuck, I don't know. You can try.
Is that on
Yeah,
Wi-Fi
as long as
too?
you're
it's
connected
on-
to Wi-Fi, you can.
It's connected to it.
Am I? Connect your Wi-Fi, yeah?
I miss the days when the conspiracies used to be more conspiracy.
Bro, the hard part is gonna
Right,
be
like
that
shit-
nowadays,
It's just
bro,
I just feel disrespected, bro, because they're not even trying no more.
yeah,
They're not trying to hide shit no more. Like
yeah.
It's in plain
what?
view.
Like a year or 2 ago, government admitted that there's aliens. I still want to talk about aliens, bro. Like, bro,
Yeah,
what do you
straight-
mean?
why
you
the
guys
fuck
are,
exactly? Why
What
the
do you
fuck?
mean you're confirming aliens and the masses don't care about that?
Right.
Like-
It's because everybody's so connected but they're so what's the word? Desensitized to our reality of what we're actually living.
You think
That's
that was
the
the goal of
issue,
TikTok?
bro.
Not
What was
just
that?
That
but
was
I
the goal
think-
of TikTok.
The what?
That was
Oh,
the
the
goal
goal?
of TikTok.
Yeah,
Desensitize.
probably. Yeah, like mass media. But,
You know.
I think when they like confirmed the aliens too, a couple days
Oh, no,
after
it's
that,
gonna go to
like
the one back.
they were
Oh,
dropping
no,
like
it's right.
other big news and like other like news. So like, I feel like that kind of like pushed aside too.
That was during someone's trial. and everybody kept talking about the trial.
Yeah.
Well, which trial was it? Like they talked.
I hope no crazy shit comes up. Sorry.
Was it Melly's trial? It was someone's big ass trial. I'm not sure it was Epstein's trial, but simultaneously.
All right, look, check it out. So you can see what I was. My bad. I don't mean to cut you off. But look, right? So look at his shirt. So this is technically a lav mic, right? The lav mic is like that little road thing that I had put. Remember when we were filming the skit? It's under there. So I'm like, oh, okay. But for me, this thing right there, right by the F, that shit looks like tubing.
Mm-hmm.
A lav mic doesn't do that to the shirt, bro. Okay, I could put a lav mic on you. It doesn't sit like that. So that's number one. Okay, so this is just a screenshot that I took. But right here, well, that's my mama. I wonder if they still bang, bro. Hold on.
That's crazy.
All right, so look, I was going play by play because I was like, there's no way. Watch the lav mic. Look how it perfectly transitions. Look, that's already the bullet hole. Look where it goes. Onto his neck, and look, it's gone out of his shirt. Look at the letter F. Look at the letter F on his shirt. It disappears. Okay? Look, it goes. There's a clearly, that's the impact or the explosion of the PSI, whatever. Perfectly. Look, it's gone. Look at the F is gone. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So this is the shit where I go, okay, it's masking and they're scaling it into place. Why the fuck is it perfect? Now, why is it gone there? And perfectly takes the place on his neck to where the bullet goes. But the lav mic, because that's the actual hole on when you're editing something, you can place a fucking, I can literally replicate this video. If this fool just sits there and fucking acts like he gets shot and has some type of PSI thing or whatever, because people, again, let's say you're not really there, or you're there and you don't know what's going on. If you hear a gunshot wound and you see somebody reacting and just laying on the floor, you're gonna assume, because just common sense tells you, oh shit, somebody's shooting.
See, look, pause it.
And you're not gonna fucking recognize that.
Pause it right when it comes onto his neck. Keep going.
So boom, boom, boom. Look, now it disappears. Look, now it's gone from his shirt perfectly. Boom,
Okay,
now it's
stop
there.
right there.
Look, it's gone from his shirt.
He has the hole. Blood shoots out immediately. There's no pause.
Thank you.
Look at that.
Thank you.
There's
Look,
there's half a
and I cut it
second
off
before-
the video because I didn't want to see all the blood shit. But if this is where it came from, why the fuck is there no blood behind him? Why in this little chunky ass part, a bullet this big is not gonna go through that?
He said he had no exit room.
Come on, dude. You're gonna tell me that bullet's gonna be inside
You're
of him?
military, right? What does 30-6 do?
That shit destroys the flesh, bro.
Thank you. That
Use
shit should be
That's
fucking.
the M1 Grams they used in World War II.
That back-
There's an exit wound,
The
bro.
front hole is like this. The back hole is like
It's
that,
huge.
bro. Huge.
That's exact, bro. The moment I saw that, I literally thought about when we were going to shoot, and I shot your the sniper. And that caliber that he got shot with is bigger, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, "There's no fucking way." It just did that perfect little hole.
Hey,
That perfect thing,
We gotta
right?
do a Mancast Mythbusters. Test it out on Steven over there. Let's see if Steven got an
We'll buy
exit
a jelly. We'll buy a jelly.
wound.
So then this was the thing,
Sorry,
right?
Steven.
So then the F on his shirt's gone. Now his shirt says "Read 'em." It's gone. So I
Read
was
them
like,
and
"Oh."
weed, boys. It was fake.
I was like, oh, well, what if his shirt is just folded over it, okay? So then it kept playing, and you'll see the moment. I cut off the video too soon, but I bet I could go on Instagram and find it again. But you can see the moment. Look, it's gone. Now his shirt's flat again. It's flattened out.
Mhm.
Look, it's still gone. The moment his hand goes right past it, the F just magically reappears. But that's when I start cutting off the video. Watch, you'll see it come back. Look, it's still gone. It's still gone. And, oh, fuck, man, I didn't look. But, right. You clearly see it's gone there. This shit, for me, that shit is clearly fucking edited. Like, I don't know. And then on top of it, his fucking ring finger just magically pops over to his pinky. The same shit. Like, the ring finger, if you zoom in and focus
His
on
ring.
that,
It's on his pinky instead of his.
it's on. It starts when he's holding the mic, before he gets shot. Right here, you can clearly see. It starts on his ring finger, and then by the time, look, so this is where it's at. By the time he gets shot, it fucking is on his bottom, and now it's on the bottom hand, his ring finger. So they did a close up. This is before he got shot. That's where it ended up. So you're like, huh? And people are like, oh, it's because he has the fucking clip-on ring. Even then, you're holding a microphone, dude. Come on. Like, don't be stupid. You're not going to go like this and it magically just perfectly fucking hops over and re-snaps in. The fuck out of here, bro.
What if it was a magician?
Nah, dude. So for me, I'm saying, bro, at this point, I don't even know. Look, you can see it. You can see it really far. Look, you see. Look, watch the fucking. Watch the F. Watch the F. Watch. It's gone. Look, it's gonna pop in. You see it? Look at the shirt. Look at the shirt. F gone. Now it reappears. You see it? That's just fake. Look. You see what I'm telling you?
Yeah.
That's the shit I'm telling you. This shit's fucking fake. This is fucking fake, bro. I can do that exact thing right now. That fucking acting shit and fucking fall on the floor. If you put somebody, I know this is probably fucked up because people are going to believe this really happened. But when you start understanding that everything that we watch is literally owned and controlled by 3 fucking groups of people, and that's it. Now social media is getting to a point and a place. It's as simple like I was just telling you the other day. Community guidelines is supposedly a thing. If I put a picture of my fucking ass, it gets flagged. If I show my huevos, it gets flagged. If we, at one point, we were saying the word COVID, the fucking thing was getting flagged and taken down. You're going to tell me it's okay for us to watch somebody, if it was a legitimate death, we can just watch it and still find it there and let it go viral? It's because they're allowing it. Bro, there's girls that fucking, I don't know if you've seen those videos. My cousin sends them to me all the time. But they're holding like food.
You can see the tits.
And then they lift up the plate and it's clearly their tits out. But that doesn't get flagged.
Some bullshit.
Because they allow they want pornography to be fucking in our brains. They want that shit. They want people to subscribe to OnlyFans and be jacking off on day and not giving a fuck. Well, so with all those things, I was like, I can't, bro. I felt so guilty because I was like, man, this was a good dude. Fuck, what the. And then I'm like, dude, I got sucked in. I got sucked into the fucking fake belief bullshit until I really started being like, oh, fuck. And then I just played it myself. The fact that the fucking F on his shirt disappeared and reappeared, for me, I go, oh, that's fake. That's it, dude.
Hey, so what do you think it is? Like, all right, so let's say this guy, right? Like, everyone that the government's always give him that shit. Like, hey, bro, you're going to die. And that's it. Like, you think they send that? There's got to be somewhere they send them.
Well, to his point, he was talking a lot of shit about the elite group of Jews, Israelis that run everything. So at this point, whether he's a real person or he was just a character, they needed to remove him.
Charlie Kirk disappeared. He's leaving as quick as he showed up.
Yep.
You know, like...
And being now taken over, all his shit now is being taken over by...
his wife.
Besides his wife, but other Jew guys, you know?
See, and that's where they lost a whole bunch of credibility is where that guy, George Zinn, the guy that was admitting to shooting him. Remember him?
Yeah, the old guy, the old bald guy. Yeah, he was part of the Israeli...
Not only that, but he was down in 9/11 giving interviews too as a fake actor.
Shut the fuck up!
Look it up.
Oh my god, bro!
Guys, they're not trying.
This is fucking fake,
bro.
dude.
Look it up. Look it up.
And do you know how many people were controlled emotionally by this shit? It happened on a fucking blood moon. It happened on a blood. They're smart, bro. They do this shit at the perfect times. They understand. Law enforcement is told in a full moon, hey, you gotta operate on a higher level because people were controlled. We're 70% water? Imagine the moon controls the currents of the ocean. It's doing the same thing.
On a full moon, for Royal Street is gonna be packed. Need LAPD, sheriffs, unite.
Exactly, bro. Imagine being
prostitution is gonna be an all-time high, and Mexicans only got $3.
Dude. So like,
but also I think it's like a proven fact. On nights with the full moon, there's actually more car accidents that happen.
Higher crime rate, more car accidents.
Yeah, will be turning into wolves while they're driving.
You're not lying, bro. Imagine, I just need a couple of little bit more hairs for when we're already there, Papa. You know, bro. That's it. I show a butt cheek for you guys won't even know I'll be a human being. You'll be like, the fuck. Found Sasquatch up in here, bro. Yeah, dude.
Jasper, I don't picture Jasper being hairy though.
Bro, he's good. You're Korean, right, Jasper?
Hey, yeah, I'm Korean, but my ass is hairy as fuck. Really? Bro, down like my legs.
But you got your legs, and then from here up, it's smooth, no?
Gee, I could take my pants off right now and show you these motherfuckers.
Do it.
Fuck, I thought
funny.
Jasper was smooth.
That's
Nah,
funny, dude.
Nah,
Yeah,
it's actually
Korean
insane.
skin.
But honestly, I think it's because I'm part Mexican, bro.
Oh, are you really?
Yeah.
Oh, so you're pretty much Filipino.
Bro, how long
nah,
did you
G.
A Korean is
Nah,
a
I've been
Mexican
accepted.
I mean, a Filipino is a
He's
Mexican.
Mexican, bro.
Oh,
Oh,
you
about to
got
say
accepted. But you got the whitest Mexican, bro, accepting
I'm
you.
still
Do it.
Mexican.
this is like the Nate Diaz of Downey, 5'6" motherfucker.
Hell yeah. that
Good
shit's
credit
funny
on my
as
block
hell.
only.
Damn, dude, that's crazy.
Nah, but
Nah,
see,
blur
that's-
that out. I forgot. Hold on.
That's just insane, bro. Just to go show how I think that's like it's
all
fucked up
show.
to
It's
say,
a
yeah.
stage, bro. Everything's fake.
The world's
Nothing's
a stage,
fucking
dude.
real anymore. The last real war we had was World War II, and that's it. And we fought we fought the wrong guys. That's all I'm gonna say. You know?
Yeah, for real.
That's another one we gotta get into. I want to
Yeah.
get into so bad, dude. Have
Hitler
you
was
really
not a
looked
bad
into that, Kev?
The last real war we fought was Vietnam.
You think so? I think
Communism was real. The threat.
no, yeah, but I feel
like
like that
that
was more like an option to get involved because it wouldn't affected us. It's just our special interest where we have a
100%.
we know overreach, but the actual real
100%.
war
Yeah.
would be World War II. I'm not to shit on any of the soldiers
Sure.
and things. I have my respect for them, but at the end of the day, we're just puppets.
Yeah, we're fucking
That's what
we're
it
the
is.
pawns in the big man's game, dude.
9/11's another one.
Yeah, that we
That-
really actually like. I love diving, like really diving in and looking at footage and looking at videos, looking at like. There's no way this fucking guy was doing interviews during 9/11.
Call
and-
me out on it. Go
bro.
look it up.
What's this dude's name?
George Zinn. G.
The guy with his pants down?
Yeah.
That they arrested him?
Yeah, the old man
Okay.
saying that. Look, that's the other thing. You got two other people there. That's what saying. Oh, I shot him. Or then you got an unmarked plane that just disappears or turns off its radar 10 minutes after its flight or after the assassination
Yeah.
happens. Like 10 minutes into the flight, you go, huh, okay. Now I'm seeing other videos that this fool actually gets shot from behind at a window, like behind him this way, from here, and the
So
bullet's
muzzle
actually
flash on
hitting
that one,
here.
yeah.
You know, and then you see the flash, the flash and the sound correlate perfectly. So you're like, oh, maybe that's a possibility. I don't think at all that kid that they have framed. I think it's complete bullshit. Then they
Scapegoat.
find the assailant in 33 hours, which is elite shit. 33 hours. That's literally telling you, hey, this is fucking. The show was completed. Every time that you see anything on the news that they put the numbers 33 or it's 11 and 3, anything that adds up to 33 is them telling you the show has been fucking completed and accomplished. So he gets that they find the assailant in 33 hours. Then the hats he has 3 rows of hats perfectly. Everyone it's 11 and it all adds up to 33. It's 11 or 47. 4 plus 7 is 11. 11 times 3 is 33. So you're going, oh, okay.
That's that math shit I was talking about.
Yeah, because
You guys
it's
say, I
all
didn't-
symbolism,
I
bro.
didn't trust
Numbers
none
are
of that.
numbers are a whole other language, dude. Numbers are a whole other fucking language that they use. That's the truth. And the sooner that more people accept the fact that numbers is another language, the more they're gonna be able to understand how the elites operate around us. News is fake. That's all controlled. That shit's, owned, like I said, one person or 2 people, I think, own all the news that we see in our country. So you're going to tell me, oh, yeah, you're getting several different opinions? No, you're not. You're getting one opinion. You're getting a motherfucker who's writing, another one who edits the script, and then you got the actors on screen. Hey, this is Guy. I've got a nice voice, so tune in tonight and see the. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. Dude. That's fucking what it is. What did you say? George Zinn, right?
Yeah, Zinn.
Zinn. 9/11.
What you thinking about, Eddie?
Fucking lot of bullshit. It's crazy, dude. Think about the people that really really think it's real.
Yeah. Bro, you know how many people are going to hate me for saying what I said? Because I can't believe it. But it's like, yeah, it's true. I mean, it's hard. It's scary to have an opinion like that. That's not popular. Yeah, I scratched my balls. Dude, they were itchy. I did a pinch and roll real quick. I forgot I'm getting recorded. But
Flags immediately.
yeah, it's whatever. You know, you gotta fucking own up to it. But
Grab a bag of chips real quick, G.
yeah.
Grab one of those bags right here.
What?
Right here.
For what?
Just cover it up.
Oh, no, you're good. And then, but yeah, imagine that. Like, it's really hard to have an opinion that way, and then, just like, did you guys even see the whole thing about the Ukrainian girl
Oh yeah.
that shit was fucking fake as fuck too, dude. If I show you the video and break it down, you guys are gonna be like, nah, no,
Nah, I want you to.
it's
I want-
fucking fake, bro.
Really?
Think of when you start trying to look at these things as look, Lost knows if I say, hey, try to look at it in a point of view where you're shooting a skit or you're shooting something. You can now watch it like a film. You're gonna start seeing all the little stupid discrepancies, like, oh, they fucked up there, they fucked up there, they fucked up there. Okay? What happens if I'm sitting here, right? Obviously, I don't have a beard. You come up to me and you stab me 5 times in my neck. What's the immediate thing that's gonna happen right after?
Try to cover it.
Whether I try to
Blood.
cover it,
Blood.
there's gonna be blood here. There's gonna be blood on my neck. The girl, so here, I'll show you the video.
Because she got stabbed in the chest, right?
No, she got stabbed in the throat. She gets stabbed in the throat. The guy goes, he stabs her. She got stabbed 5 times in the throat. Then she sits there for a second, scared, doing this. You can clearly see like she's not bleeding. And then 2 seconds later, she goes, falls over, her hands on the fucking thing, and you see her kind of like looking around for something on the floor. Like you could see like kind of movement. Okay, we could say whatever it is, whatever. So from once she's there, this is the funniest shit where I go, oh, this is bullshit. If you get stabbed in the throat and you're bleeding out, it's gonna be like a solid pour that's gonna happen on the floor, and it's gonna slowly drip, especially if it's going from 1 step and down. It's not gonna just projectile across. So what happens is after she hits the floor, she lays there for a second, and then it looks like literally somebody fucking squeezes a bag of blood and that shit projectiles 3 feet away. You're going, that shit doesn't fucking happen.
Damn.
That
Yeah.
does not fucking happen, dude.
I haven't seen that.
I thought she got stabbed in the chest.
No, she got stabbed in the neck.
Yeah, I didn't see no blood in the video. I saw. That's why I assumed.
So she gets stabbed here. She falls over. There's no blood on the seat whatsoever. But then once she gets off the seat, there's blood like right where her ass was. And you go, how the fuck does blood get there? She got stabbed in the neck.
She was on her period, I mean.
Yeah,
Blood
so
went
that's
to
what they're
her
saying. Oh, was she
somewhere
just
else.
Brother Nature
So-
strikes again.
look? And this is the other shit here. Is this shit connected again? Let's see. Oh, can you turn it on for me? Going down a good little. This is what you get when you get me on, bro. This is the
This
shit
is the
that
tip of the iceberg right here,
Oh,
bro.
this is the shit I just. I give myself breaks. Look, this was footage also of the audience at Charlie Kirk's thing. Look at their faces. AI can never get fucking faces right. Look at the fucking faces, bro, on some people. That's what happens when you look at the fucking lady. Look at her face. Look at her face. Because it's fucking
Ultrasound and
it's
shit.
AI generated, bro.
To be fair, bro, I wouldn't be
I'm-
surprised if some inbreds went to it.
Hey, you're not like the fucking what's the homie from the Goonies?
You know?
Fuck yeah, bro. So look, that's the shit. So let's see. Oh look, and this is nuts. So this is the picture of this shit guy, right? The word con. So anytime they let us know, bro. The word con. Look, and then that's the image of the dude they were saying on the security camera, and then this is the kid. This 2 different fucking people. So the word con comes out. That's telling you it's bullshit. Then in another interview for this, there's this little redhead kid that does an interview when it mentions the Wolverine. This fool perfectly dies. Yeah, I went down the hole with this shit. Hold on. We already fuck.
Damn.
The other thing that tripped me out too is this video of this fucking asshole jumping off of with a rifle that big, first of all, that they said he put in his leg. Perfectly
Nah.
jumps off, right? Then runs away. Then it reassembles the weapon in the forest and dumps it. And that's how they found the gun. Okay? This is everything that they said he did. Out of 3,000 fucking people, not one person's running away. It was filmed the whole other day. That's why. That shit was filmed the whole different fucking day. Hold up. Let me see. This is
See porno and shit.
I'm telling you, it's right
It's
here.
like ass jumping and clapping.
All right, so this is the whole shit that went crazy. Look, so this fool behind her, he opens a nail file. I think that's what they said it was. It was like look, and stabs her in the neck. Bam, 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 bam. Look, you see her? Look, she's looking up. There's no blood. There's nothing, bro. There's no blood. She looks down. She's still covering her face. Like, oh, what the fuck? Okay, there's some whatever dripples from the negro. There was some drips on his hand. Look, there's no blood on the seat, and then there's blood there. All right, I'm gonna give you this video because this fool actually shows it. And he breaks it down. Oh, you can hear what he says. Shout out to Coinza Joey.
Right? Yes, he makes it look a little physical, throws the hat off. Now all the stabbing or whatever was up here, right? So I don't see one drop of blood, nothing. I see some blood on from probably a packet he opened up. But look, when she gets up, there should be blood all here on the seat, but no. Right
Look,
there,
there's a fucking blood stain right under there behind her.
So
That makes no fucking sense,
makes
dude.
no sense. And look, she's strong enough to have her hand up here, which is amazing.
Look, and then look how the blood explodes out.
Okay, so let's go to part 2. Let's open this up. Now watch how fake.
If she really was bleeding out from her throat, there should be consistent blood falling. So now she's there. There's no blood spilling.
Now look, her hand is still up there. Now she's gonna reach for something here. Look, she's reaching for something. Look. And then her hand, and then she squirts whatever the fuck that was. Blood doesn't work that way, right?
What
Why
the
does it
fuck
stop
is
squirting?
that, bro?
It goes in a packet. Guys, this is so fucking easy. Then the guy comes here with a cowboy hat on. I hope I didn't miss him ready. There it is. Pentagram. There's your pentagram. Devil worship. Right, what happened to all that? Look, the blood exploded out and it just stood there still. Where's all the blood? How did she have the power to reach for whatever that was up there? I wish I could go back. I can't go back, but you'll see it. Okay? Guys, for those of you that want to believe it, Benny Oldest.
So this
For those of
fool,
you guys
I
who
follow
wanna
some
believe
crazy
those,
ass fools.
Nick,
But
those
anyways,
Nick-
that shit, when I seen the blood fucking explode out, I go, okay, that's not. Like,
I see
I
that.
just use my common sense, bro. Like, granted, I haven't seen people get stabbed in the throat but if it's gonna explode out that way, it should have exploded out that way. You're not gonna like consistently bleed out and then it just go. That's because somebody's taking a bag and squeezing it and then it fucking exploded. It's like, and mind you too, there's a fucking partition here. And then there's a little bit of you've taken the metro. They only leave maybe like 5 inches of gap right there. So, it's like, bro, if she's fucking squirting out, bro, it should have squirted out the moment that she was stabbed already. She should have been like, oh, fuck. Who does this, bro? Like, I'd be like, oh, fuck. Yeah, oh, shit. Just got me. He got me. Like, it's fucking fake, bro. It's all this shit to instill fear and control. They still use fear. Fear is the easiest emotion to
Fear mongering.
yeah, to control everybody. Now they're scared to go take the bus. They're scared to go do things. They're scared of this, scared of that. And then she happened to be Ukrainian now. Want to start some other bullshit now. Look at all this shit with Ukraine. Now she's Ukrainian. Oh, fuck. It's like she's wearing so this is another thing. The pizza. Pizza's a whole weird thing with them too. Pizza it represents a couple of things. Well, one is kids. A certain topping represents certain ethnic child. So the whole shit with like Hillary Clinton and all the Pizzagate, all that shit, that was what that was. They fucking ordered like $80,000 worth of pizza in the middle of the night. Those are kids. They're getting kids, not fucking Domino's, But pizza is a whole thing that they use to pretty much show people who understand that are a part of that, like, hey, this is
It's a code.
This is a code. So she's wearing a fucking pizza hat from a pizza spot, and you're like, oh, okay. A lot of this shit, like, bro, there's people we remember. There's day-to-day people who believe football's real, baseball's real, soccer's real. They think all this shit is real. Like, oh, they're watching it. Like, oh, they control all the bets. Everything is a controlled experience. You know, they can't. It's to allowing us to believe that we have that freedom of choice or freedom of like, hey, let's see what happens.
So for $5.99, you can now sign up for Mancast worldwide.
There you go. So that was my rant, bro. I know I went deep.
No, that's actually it's fucking crazy, fool.
When you
So what do we
seeing
do
that
when the
shit.
fucking Men in Black show up?
Hey, when the Men in Black show up, you try to be homies with them and say, hey, hit up Manchester Special. I'm just kidding.
Hell no, fool. I'm playing the Death and Ray Charles.
Hey, you seen the video of the dude when he's going through
The border?
patrol? Yeah.
The deaf dude.
Hey, where you headed out
to? People just said, fuck it, keep on going.
Well, that'd be the most G way to go out right there.
That's it.
Damn,
man.
but that's crazy. Like,
So, the reasoning to these conspiracies: Charlie Kirk separate the masses, right? Divide, made him a martyr.
Yeah, left
Well,
and right.
What will be the purpose of taking on the Ukrainian?
I haven't really dove as deep into it, but the first thing for me is just fear mongering is the number one thing.
See, but
you know, it's just that's always going to be the easiest form of control.
I understand that, but at the same time, like, there's got to be more of a purpose. Like, all right, for example, Trump doesn't fuck with Ukraine. He's all against it, right?
Right.
He hasn't talked about not giving money to Israel. He's taking money from Ukraine.
Right.
Killing a Ukrainian woman kind of goes against what he wants. He doesn't want his followers to support Ukraine.
Right.
This is giving them sentiment. You know?
Yeah.
So, like, is it from the same people that did Charlie Kirk? Or is it like...
No,
yeah, that's a good question.
My personal opinion, I think, is he's using the National Guard in Washington, D.C. because of the crime.
Mm.
I feel like that's his fault. Might be a false flag to get, National Guard into New York because it's going, crime. Same thing with Chicago. Right? There's murder, strictest gun laws in that state, but people still, 50, 80 homicides a weekend?
Yeah.
So it's always a false flag. Look what happens at the school shootings.
Yeah.
So.
And it's perfect,
There's
too, that you even mentioned that. The question that he got shot at was about mass shootings. It was perfect. That's what the fucking coding was. And, hey, here's a sign. We're going to start the show, everybody. Bam, like the only people who really know the truth are the ones that are involved. That's literally it. The purpose of whatever it is, I always ask myself the question, what's the purpose of really trying to go down these rabbit holes of conspiracy and just being that? And, what can you really do? That's always been like one of the toughest questions because most of the time what ends up happening is that you start seeing the deception of the world. And it can tend to lead you to have a negative mindset and a negative outlook on life. I guess the purpose for me now that as I grew as a person is not that I solely focus on the conspiracy aspect, but it's allowing me to understand there's good and evil forces and understand the only way that I can't be deceived if I'm aware of the deception and now focus on what I want to do and focus on the good aspect and bettering myself and trying to be a better, I guess, a fight for the right, the opposition of the evil or whatever it is. That's just my kind of mindset towards it. But what can I physically do? It's really nothing. It's nothing you can do unless I get into politics or this blows up and now our platform has a million followers and now they're worried about people like us to say what we have to say freely.
I got a question now.
Mm-hmm.
How you feel about Jimmy Kimmel?
Oh, that he
Talk
got
about-
canceled, right? He
Mhm.
got canceled with the whole. I'm not too familiar what happened.
I think that was the last straw for him, just because ratings suck.
He was
It comes-
he's
it co- it
super
com-
satanic too.
Yeah,
that dude.
it comes down to business, right? It wasn't good for business from what I saw.
A
A lot of people are putting the comments he had to say. But I mean, at the end of the day, we do have freedom of speech. It didn't cause harm. Just people don't like that opinions.
Wasn't it
'Cause
that they
it's-
also wanted to merge a network, or a network wanted to buy another network, and it was
Something
like
that.
some
But
shit,
that has
right?
to do with business too. If
Right.
it's not
that
part of
had
his
to do with
agenda.
South Park and I forgot who was the other one. Jimmy Kimmel recently. He was speaking on the Charlie Kirk thing,
Uh-huh.
and he was more referencing on Trump's
Mm-hmm.
being hypocrite.
Okay.
He didn't really speak ill of Charlie Kirk. I feel like he did make it known that he doesn't agree with him, but just like how everybody that supported Charlie Kirk, they were like, "Oh, you can't kill a man for
Right.
his
His
point of view or
opinion.
his
Right.
sayings." Can you really cancel a person? Like, they're the same people who hate cancel culture
Right.
are doing the canceling. So it's like
Yeah, that's the
the
bullshit.
world has become backwards, bro. The
Yeah.
people on the left are acting very right. The people on the right are acting like their
Yeah.
complaints at least
Right.
are opposite, and like they're complaining Charlie Kirk can't talk. You can't speak on ill and not expect something to happen, Like, unfortunately we live in the world where words have consequences, like the saying
Right.
goes, At the same time, you're not expecting to get killed for your words, That's such a very little minimal
Yeah,
thing,
yeah.
and no one should ever wish that on someone just because you disagree on their opinion. But you gotta carry that same factor and take it to Jimmy Kimmel. The dude's a comedian, and his whole purpose in life is to make jokes about the news.
Right.
Make something hard, like something really dark and fucked up, and make it light and funny.
Right.
That's what comedians do.
Right.
Dave Chappelle, all these motherfuckers.
Right.
You want to censor a comedian?
Right.
Isn't like the whole Republicans spiel is the First Amendment, Second Amendment. But once they don't like it, they want to violate it.
Right.
See, I'm not left or right. I'm more libertarian. I'm like right in the middle, right? Support the second. There's shit I don't support on the left. I fucking hate
That's what a
California's
liberal
policies.
is?
A libertarian.
Yeah, I don't. A libertarian and a liberal are
Libertarian.
different.
Hell yeah.
Oh, see, I don't know. Fucking.
Like a liberal is people are Republican.
I don't know
The
these
terminologies
names, bro.
got mixed up. So when they call someone a liberal, they're talking about a Democrat, someone very left wing. Just like how now if you're a Republican, if you walk around California and call yourself a Republican, they're gonna call you MAGA.
Right.
The terms that got stuck. Libertarian is a whole different party. They're like leaning in the middle. They support the Second Amendment, support your first, but at the same time, they support the abortion and shit like that. They pull good things from the left and good things from the right. Yeah, they pull bad things from each other as well. But at the end of the day, bro, like Charlie Kirk is not becoming a martyr for the right based on very hypocritical meanings that they say.
Right.
They support the Second Amendment, but they're canceling everybody who disagrees with him. They say that the left are always asking for violent acts. They call liberals very fucking aggressive and angry. To an extent, I agree. But those are the liberals, college kids, bleached hair, screaming.
Yeah.
They don't know their identity. These are the people that they're talking about.
Yeah.
They're not talking about actual Democrats, bro. Like,
crazy. Dude.
that's the thing. And then when they talk about MAGA or Republicans, right wingers, that they're obsessed, all gun ho and American, they're talking about MAGA fools who believe that JFK was gonna rise.
Right.
You got your fanaticals on both sides, and unfortunately, they're both very hypocritical.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know?
For sure.
And you can't fix a system, bro, when you only got a two political party, because we're not a two-party system.
Right.
We forgot that.
Yeah.
At some point, we forgot that we have multiple political
There's
parties.
Still the Green Party, bro. If I ever run, I'm gonna do the Green Party still.
You're independent.
That's crazy, I know.
And because these two parties are up here, they got a lot of power. They got a lot.
Well, it's because they have the most money. They have the most endorsements. That's
and the
really
reason
what it
why
is
is because celebrities and everybody, because they choose to. I had a conversation with my brother, bro, and the conversation we had was it made me realize that, dude, people forgot that we're not a
Right.
two-party system. My brother got upset with me that I voted for Joe Jorgensen
Uh-huh.
the first time Trump ran. She was a libertarian candidate for presidency. Why'd you vote for her, bro? She was gonna lose anyways. No one votes for her. That's not the point, bro.
Yeah.
And that year, she had the most votes any libertarian candidate ever had. We're making progress. You guys both sides want solutions off the bat. How are you gonna have how's the president gonna have a solution within 4 years? Because
Right.
their policies and that they're doing in 4 years won't be in effect and won't affect you until you're already running to the next president
Right.
policy. That's why a lot of people confuse fucking Biden's policy, thinking it was Trump doing it.
Right.
No, bro, this policy got into effect when Biden was in it, so it was
Right.
Biden's policy,
Right.
and vice versa. You
Right.
know,
Mm-hmm. What do you think about President bringing back another term, doing the third term? I know there's talks about doing that.
Okay,
The only president that ever done that, you know
Yeah.
that's
Is it him, right?
No.
Which one was it?
who? Fuck. Roosevelt, I think.
Yeah. Roosevelt didn't get it.
Well, you're thinking
It
it
was-
was Clinton, right?
No, yeah, that's Clinton. You're right. It was
Clinton, no,
Roosevelt.
it was Roosevelt.
Yeah, FDR. Yeah.
Hey, were they still trying to release the Epstein files during the? Yeah.
His assassination is literally that same day.
Who's
The
they?
The Epstein files.
Who's trying to release it?
Well, it was supposedly federal. No, they were like the Trump was
Isn't-
going to release it,
Yeah,
but then he didn't want to release it. They're not releasing the full files because this was going to be on their fucking twinkling some
No.
buttholes,
They're
too.
releasing the full files.
Oh, well,
They're just
we'll see.
releasing the full edited files.
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
They're gonna remove his shit. Bro,
Yeah,
it's. I don't need to see the Epstein files to know that Trump was.
Well,
There's-
if this was homie with him,
They
what do you
were
think's going to
homies,
happen?
bro.
Right.
They were tight as fuck. They were like billionaires, millionaires during the 90s and 80s. Like, bro,
Most
there's
common
photos
sense,
of
yeah.
them together. There are photos of him at the Trump Tower. Like, bro, you're not gonna get a beautiful ass suite in the Trump Tower unless you're buddy with Trump.
Right.
You know?
Well, that's the beautiful thing about our country. It's not the little boys and girls. It's the fucking. It almost works works with the system, but against it. But you're innocent until you're proven guilty, and it's that simple as if it's that corrupt to just erase some files. Oh, it never happened, so they can't charge you on things that don't happen on paper. That's literally it.
I think the third term thing is very tyrannical. It's very un-American.
You really think so?
100%.
Especially
So-
like how you mentioned, like their terms really don't get into effect until
I
you know
agree.
what I'm saying.
And it's very hard for a president to have a very good legacy when he only has 4 or maybe 8 years. Keep in mind, though, Trump's the only president in a very long time to not be consecutive, not win consecutively.
Right. That's
You
true,
know,
huh? Because you had Obama do the
Every
full
other
8.
president in
And then
like
who was
the
after
30
Obama?
years. You had Obama, you had
Bush.
Clinton, Bush,
No, wait,
Bush Jr.,
it was
Bush Sr.
Obama.
Obama went back to back, and then Trump, and then
No.
what was it after Trump?
No, it was it's
Biden.
Trump right now, Biden, Trump, Obama, Bush Jr., Clinton, Bush Sr., and then whoever the fuck was before that.
It was, I think, Ronald Reagan. Was
Oh,
it?
you
And
guys are
then
going
George,
from recent to back. I was
Yeah,
going
yeah.
from
So
Yeah.
it's
yeah.
it's.
Okay.
I think from what I remember is Reagan, George Senior, Clinton, right?
Yeah, and then Bush Jr.
And then Bush,
Yeah, Bush Jr. is
And then
2000, early
Obama.
2000s.
Biden.
Mhm.
No, Obama, Trump,
Biden,
Joe, and then Trump.
again. So I feel like, in a way, yeah, 8 years is not enough. But if there is a president to do it, he's got to be selfless. You got to go for it. All right, I want to change this and make it a 3-term thing. But you can't, the president asking for this cannot run. Because it shows you're doing this for the nation. You're not doing it for your selfish ass. You know? Because at the end of the day, once you have power and you keep controlling it, I love Bukele. Bukele's a perfect example right now. I love that dude, what he did for the country. But at the same time, he already did what Trump's trying to do. He kind of removed that term thing. So
He's
pretty
gonna
much-
stay in power for a very long
the
time.
people love him. My grandma loves him. Everybody fucking loves him. That man might stay in power forever. But it's the will of the people that want it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, that's how dictatorship starts.
Yeah.
Everybody loved every dictator. Everybody loved their dictator. Everybody loved fucking what's that Cuban dude?
Uh-huh.
Um,
Castro?
Castro. Everybody loved them until
He started, yeah.
till you get it power hungry. It's just a matter of fact. So we're gonna do it because 8 years ain't enough. You gotta see how
Right.
your policies are affecting it. Whether it's your first term policy or second term policies,
Right.
we gotta see how it's affected so we can make a decision.
And that's the bullshit. To that point, that's what I'm saying. It's kind of bullshit that you're saying that the president, who is in charge, is not allowed, or is not allowing, or is not being allowed to see through their policy, to see, all right, so we can really blame, if it was all this person, it really was that, hey, he really fucked that up, and that's what I'm saying. Also, maybe 3 terms would be able to kind of solidify that. 2 terms, because like you said, all right, whatever Trump was doing now, these are people are going, oh, it's Trump, but it's really the administration before that. Now you're not even allowed. It's this guy now, because they have completely separate beliefs, are not, the policies and everything are not really being able to be shown to say, hey, what could have been, because now you got another person, different belief, stopping that and saying, okay, this is what we're gonna do. So that's where I'm like, because now think about also House of Representatives, bro. They serve consecutive however many years, and they have a big part of passing bills.
We're gonna
and stuff
change
like that.
the terms to 3. We need to change the seats. There's no.
Yeah.
Why
That's true.
are there lifetime seats?
Yeah. That's
Why
some
is the man
bullshit.
that's running this country was
the same
was
fucking
20 years old during
right.
segregation?
Right.
You
That's
know,
crazy.
he was
Think
part
about
of the,
that. That's
like,
crazy.
You
Yeah.
know, whether they're black, brown, or white, I don't
Right.
want a 60 and above, 80 and above, which is
Right.
exactly what we got in the Senate and the Supreme Court.
Right.
Feinstein,
Lifetime seats.
Maxine
They're
Waters,
not. These
all
are just.
idiots.
These are all
Bullshit.
people who've been millionaires for decades.
Right.
Pretty sure they're all part of the Epstein files.
Yeah.
Every
for
last
sure.
one of them.
Yeah.
You know, the government at some point becomes so corrupt that it's the entire government. One thing the French got that, besides, like, they're not good at war, but what they're good at is toppling the fucking government. Nepal just took down their government.
Yeah.
yeah.
This was just
100,000
recently,
people,
right?
100,000
Yeah.
people, bro.
That was
That's all it
happening
took.
around the same time of the shooting.
Yeah.
That
It
was
was
exactly
not covered.
Yeah, it wasn't covered.
Nepal just got out of a dictatorship government. The current parliament,
That's
the
crazy,
current
bro,
government, they had a
that's not even-
two-party system. They ended up merging
Shit.
and becoming corrupt. Stole millions of dollars, did all this shit, and once protests started happening, officers started getting really aggressive, hurting. People actually died. Next thing you know, you see cops getting chased, beaten. They burned down. Oh, they burned down their version of the White House or whatever the fuck. They made, you see the fucking prime minister or their version of the president just getting airlifted away. Like, bro, shit went down.
Damn,
and then
dude.
they went after
imagine.
that. They didn't destroy property. They didn't destroy private property. They destroyed actual
Like
government
federal
infrastructure.
Yeah.
And they went after the people in charge.
Right.
Here, bro, we riot.
Yeah, they fuck
We'll
up
come out here and fuck up the fucking
Metro
Fausto smoke
bus.
shop,
Yeah,
bro.
bro,
We'll
that's
fuck up-
stupid.
Fuck
we'll-
no. I'll shoot you. I'll fucking shoot you.
No, but yeah, but
You
that's
know?
that's the truth. I think it's a lot
One
of
in the
people
dome,
who
two in
don't
the
really know
chest.
politics in that
you know,
in that way.
and you're
Yeah.
destroying a man's business that who knows, probably has the same ideas as you, bro, but
Right.
you're just angry and you're destroying shit. It doesn't hurt. It's not gonna hurt the president. It's not gonna hurt
Yeah, you're hurting
fucking
the
the
small
mayor. It's not
businesses,
gonna
yeah.
hurt Newsom. They're just gonna use our taxpayer money to replace that bitch.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, and then they'll pocket the rest.
That's and the interesting part too, is one of those things that you see every president going in making a base salary of 6 figures,
200K.
whatever,
400.
and then they
Is it
fuck,
400?
and then they fucking leave with a portfolio that's worth fucking $5, $6, $7 million.
Look at Pelosi.
Dude.
Pelosi, look at everybody.
So that just
Everybody
shows
in
you
that- in that court.
they know what they're doing with money.
Mhm.
So much unaccounted for.
There's
There's
actually influencer, this dude on IG I follow. He literally posts all the trades that our senators are posting,
Oh yeah.
and
They made a whole app on the Nancy Pelosi ones.
yo, so you
following
could
any trade
literally
that
track
he was doing.
all their trades, and it is like damn near like out like the coincidence, bro. Like, ain't no way, bro. I'm getting these type of returns and it's not insider trading. Like,
Right.
she's doing these type of trades.
Yeah, because she
Just-
knows this person who's running
You
these
know?
companies, who are
Exactly.
It's where they put
influencing.
money in, like the government.
It's
Mhm.
who they're influencing the big time businesses who have enough money in the market to allow it to go up and down. That's literally it. And saying, "Oh, I'm gonna do the hey Todd, what do you think of doing? Yeah, I'm gonna liquidate this real quick. It's gonna take a hit to the butt. They here, he owns
It's
whatever.
like Dick Cheney during during the Afghan and the Iraq War.
Hey guys, I'm gonna let you guys know we're already past the 130 mark.
Yeah. You want to wrap it up? I know this was really interesting. But yeah, let's wrap it up. Because I know,
We're gonna have to do a part 2.
2.0.
yeah, we're gonna have to do a part 2 on this. Go ahead.
You gotta answer that Hitler one. But yeah, guys, want to thank you, Kev, Jasper.
Appreciate the invite.
We had to do a part 2.
Yeah, we gotta bring
Appreciate
you
everyone
back
for
bro.
tuning in. And if you guys find the God Dog, let us know. He's probably Costco trying to get the meal prep plates or something. Beer Belly about to see him at the next Seattle game. He'll be on the bench though. I heard he tore his ACL.
Damn.
Yeah, bro. He went to a speakeasy bar, and on the way down, dog,
That's it.
he was celebrating that $2 million deal.
Fuck.
But yeah, dog, we want to thank you everyone for tuning in to the Mancast, man. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. And shout out to Zaza Boys. You already see it. Leave it.
With the Mancast artwork.
That's all Zaza Boy work right there, man,
That's
guys.
right. The brother, homie Laos. That's right.
Shout out to the
Laos on
Bishops,
mind.
dog, for having the baddest flower in the world.
There you go.
They still got Blue Dream? God damn.
I'm a little high in here, bro. That's what probably sparked all the
I'm
conspiracy
not gonna lie, bro.
talk.
I'm over here waiting for like I can smell it. I know buddy hit the smoking behind me.
Yeah, we want to thank you guys for tuning in. Y'all have a good night. See y'all later.
All right.